Kell Brook, 160 pounds, 5'9" tall, with a reach of almost 70 inches. And his opponent, Conor Benn, 72 kilos even. He stands 173 centimeters tall, and his reach is the exact 173 centimeters.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
Introducing first, he is Special K, Kell Brook, the former welterweight champion of the world, fighting out of Sheffield, England. The Destroyer, Conor Benn, one of the most exciting.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are. And there's the bell to start the round. That jab misses. Throws the uppercut, but misses. Nice hook. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Beautiful counter punch. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. The courage on display here is incredible. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They exchange punches. Let's talk about Brook in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. That left hook missed.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
Perfect counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Brooke in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Hey, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A straight right just misses. Can't land that jab. Caution being thrown to the wind. Nice counter punch right up the middle. A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
A straight right just misses. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Misses with the jabs. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Brooke in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show him your boxing skills. Step out of the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use blame as a ball.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
No rest for the weary. Nice counter. Not a lot of defense here at all. Nobody home with that hook. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Brooke in that last round. Well, he is... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well, Well, John, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
There's a counter shot. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. That jab doesn't find a home. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Catch and shoot. Let's talk about Brook in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Good counter punching. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Punch, counter punch. No rest for the weary. You'd like to see more jabs. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Brook in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point. The straight right just misses.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? Got out of the way of that right hook. And that big shot just rattled his cage. Ben has no idea where he is right now. He's landed everything he's got, but he can't get him out of there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the...
And Ben just got rocked. He just got rocked big time. He's seeing stars, but can he stay on his feet? Let's talk about Brooke in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He threw a punch and just got countered. These two were made for each other. Both men step back for just a moment. Are we about to see Kell Brook go down? Big shot, and down goes Brook. And that body shot folds him like an old t-shirt.
I need to see that again.
Talk about Brooke in that last round. See how the game plan changes after that big knock. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle now. He's going to bluff them.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fighters like that, and you punch them, you just want to win. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. When are we going to see a jab from these two? What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight, it's the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights are at middle.
Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight.
Are you okay?
A little bit of a surprise here as the referee says we can continue. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Brook in that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Looking to land the hook. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Can't find a home for that jab. Pretty close fight here in this round. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Nice slip to avoid the jab. And just as quickly as it slows down, this round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Brook in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. You don't want to trade shots. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have the quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Well done with that counter shot. Needs to put some combination work together. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Brooke in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it?
A big shot rattles his cage. Conor Benn right now. Will he go down? Looks like they're out of trouble.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Couldn't land that jab. In the build up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
Look back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being used. They're the size of an average man.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Not sure how serious that cut is, but the referee's going to take a good look at it.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
So time back in. Let's keep fighting. The judges have spoken, a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.